Star Wars Skeleton Crew, the season finale, episode 8, titled The Real Good Guys, is really, really good. It's 40 minutes long. And let me start off by saying this entire series was fan-freaking-tastic. From the characters, the Star Wars lore, what we got, what we saw, and seeing the kids go on a journey that we wouldn't think would be imaginable, especially the show being created by Christopher Ford and John Watts, was really done so well. Jod continues to pose as a Republic emissary as he orders Wim, Neil, and KB to be confined to their home by being watched over the droids. Well, things are not what it seems, because then Jod takes Fern and Farah, Fern's mother, to meet with the supervisor, who is revealed to be, when you're thinking like, okay, is it someone from the Star Wars universe? Who do we know? No, it's a droid. It's a massive droid that controls everything on At-Aten. Now, when the supervisor contradicts his claim to Jod that, is he a Jedi or is he someone else, he finds out that he's revealed to have learned of Order 66. You all know what Order 66 is. And Jod is forced to destroy the supervisor, which then causes a planet-wide blackout. The droids stop working. And then we see kind of the pirates then begin to invade At-Aten and trying to take over everything and enslaving the population. Wim, Wendell, Neil, and KB race to the Onyx Cinder in order to save it, in order to get out of the barrier, in order to call for help. Then, as the ship is locked in a place where they can't read, Wim distracts Jod so Wendell, his father, can restore the power, enabling KB to fly out of the barrier with a repaired SM-33, yes, SM-33 is alive and well, to call Kim for help, the owl that you know of, who appeared in a previous episode in this series. Now, the Onyx Cinder is then shot down. We don't know its fate. Fern just loses her cool and just starts going crazy. And in a struggle, you see Jod, Wim, Fern, you see his father, Fern's mother, fighting Jod. It's like, wow, this is really, really crazy in what's going on. They do so and they destroy the barrier, enabling the New Republic to come down and for the forces to arrive to deal with the pirates, forcing Jod to literally admit defeat. He's defeated. And then everyone races to the Onyx Cinder to see what's happening, to see if KB's alive. KB pops up, it's like, did we win? And yeah, you did win. KB is fine, alive, and well. Everyone's doing their own thing. Neil uses a cannon to shoot at the pirate ship. It was crazy action-packed episode, which was fun. And the ending of the episode is really, really interesting because we see Wim looking up at the arrival of the New Republic as he's just, just looking up in awe, like the stars, like he's never seen before. What does the galaxy hold true? This episode was great. We then got a little backstory of, is Jod a pirate or is he a Jedi? Well, he had to have put food on his table, like he stated, like he explained, but then he was found by a Jedi who he stated she helped him. And it's like, who's the Jedi? Who is the she that he is talking about? A lot of answers needed to be answered to that question. Like, what? Whoa, okay, who are you talking about? What is this? Who trained you? Because he does know how to wield a lightsaber. He is a Jedi, force-sensitive person. But was he a true Jedi that went the route of pirate in order to, kind of survive in a way? It was done so well. The series was really good. It's an 8-episode series, and in a way, John Watts already has ideas for Skeleton Crew Season 2. He was stated in a quote, "We have 100% an idea for a second season, and we know what we would do. We have built in a way a ticking clock for the kids and their age. And by the time we get into production going, if there is a second season, we know what age they would be, so we would be writing towards that. You'll be growing up with the kids as we go along with season 2, and it would be something, alas, to make sense. Nothing like we would do a time jump and everything. And we haven't seen the kids in a while, so it just depends on how tall the kids will be, how tall the characters will be. But we wouldn't do a certain thing with it where things are like, oh, it's the next day and they're just like so many years older. So, unquote. That's what John Watts said in an interview. I really want a second season of this show because it's phenomenal. It's fantastic. It's the Goonies meets Star Wars. And I've been saying that since my episode 1 and 2 review, and it really needs to shine. I mean, Jod now has admitted defeat. What's the aspect of who is he talking about? Who is his Jedi Master? Wim wants to still, do adventure stuff, go out to the galaxy. Who controls the Onyx Cinder? Is Fern still the captain of that? And what will be the process of everything? And will we see a season 2 where the kids are grown up, but then it continues? Because it's set in the same universe and time frame as The Mandalorian, but also after the events of Return of the Jedi, before the rise of Skywalker. Or, The Force Awakens. I get my Star Wars movies mixed up because there are some good ones, there are some bad ones, there are some mediocre ones. I am a fan of Star Wars, always have been, always will be. Yes, this show was fantastic from start to finish. It was great, kept me engaged. I loved every single character. Neil was my favorite. Jod is a ruthless villain that I've seen in a long time in a Star Wars movie or TV show for that matter, and Jude Law played the hell out of it, which was really, really fun. Even all the kids were really, really good. I just want more, and I hope we do get more, and Disney realizes that yes, this is a hit, and give us a season 2 and do it right, and keep Christopher Ford and John Watts on as writers and directing a few episodes. Bring back Bryce Dallas Howard, Lee Isaac Chung, the two Daniels, John Watts directing. I mean, leave everything the same, just change it up a bit and kind of connect it to other shows, or give us some more Jedi lore that we don't really know about yet, where it's really, really good. I had a blast with this, and if you haven't seen it, you will too, especially if you're a Star Wars fan like me. For me, the entirety season of Star Wars Skeleton Crew gets 5 out of 5 film reels. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about Star Wars Skeleton Crew. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the aspect of the story, the adventure the kids went on? Who was your favorite character? Who was your least favorite character? Who do you think the she that Jod is talking about by being trained by a Jedi and what he went through, and knowing that the supervisor, the massive droid, knew about Order 66? And where do you see things going now that, this season's over? What do you want to see for season 2? And if it will happen, how do you want to be connected to it, to the Star Wars universe? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next review video. And thank you so much for tuning into my episodic weekly review of Star Wars Skeleton Crew. And fingers crossed we get a season 2.